Namaste. I'm Ezechi Ade. This is the Golden Circle Movement Channel. Today I'd like to discuss righteous indignation. Well, as we know, there have been many individuals who have risen up against the status quo, against the establishment. They have risen up and led individuals, the people, if you will, against tyranny, injustice, just wrongdoing. For instance, Martin Luther King. He saw that there was injustice, not only for black or colored people, as we were called at the time, but for all people. In many of his speeches, he spoke of humanity, of the people, not just one race or culture, but he spoke for all. Malcolm X, he spoke out against injustice. Cesar Chavez, he spoke out against injustice. I'm sure that you can see the pattern here. Each of those individuals was struck down, martyred, if you will, for their organization against such tyranny. So, what are we to do? We seekers of truth in this age of deception, what do we do when we see that it is wrong? The pattern that is being followed, being presented, being educated. Well, we want to say that if we give light, if we educate and support the light, that such tyranny will one day fade and not be a part of our daily lives. But at some point, we may have an encounter, a situation that causes us to disagree with the status quo, to not want to take it anymore. And we rise up. We may speak out, even though we are light workers, truth seekers, and we want a peaceful, a calm existence. There are times where you must stand up. You must raise your voice. You must be heard and understood. Others will rise with you if you stand for truth. It may also come to pass that what you stand up for, stand against, may not be understood by the common people. They may not support you. It may come to pass that you may be ostracized, persona non grata, just because you take a stand. Well, fear not, because the light, truth, justice is on your side. If no one stands up, it will continue. It will persist. If one person, you perhaps, stand up against negativity, injustice, maybe others will follow. It unfortunately may come to pass that you may lose your life. You may lose your liberty, your freedom. You may lose your family. You may lose everything for the sake of truth, then why should we do it? If it causes pain for us to stand up against the status quo, why even bother? Because everything has a beginning. All things have a finality, an end. This is the part that separates us from the common person, people, from society. And it allows us to rise to greatness, to become a person who stands up for truth and justice, will never be wrong. Even if it cost our lives, our message will live on. Even if it cost everything, family, friends, loved ones, we will still, in the end, come out to be correct. The truth shall set you free. I myself, I do my best to get along with people, to get along with society, to make things work. Not just by wishing it, not just by sending light, but by taking definitive action. There comes a time where even I must say, no, that is not right. And I will not stand for this injustice. Well, it has put me in this position where I am here before you, encouraging you to be the truth. Now, we must be careful that we are not just simply angry because we don't get our way, because things are not going the way we think they should go. There is a great difference, even though there's a fine line between the two. But there is a great distance between our personal indignation and righteous indignation. When we see that something, someone, a group of people are being mistreated, no longer can we sit idly by and allow these things to happen. We must make the choice. We must take action. We must make our voices heard. And we must stand against tyranny, negativity, evil, if you will. I am curious. How do you feel about what is happening in the world today? Do you have righteous indignation against things that you see are wrong? What stand do you take? What actions do you take? I'd like to hear in the comments below. I implore you to subscribe to this channel. Make sure you ring the notification bell so you know when new videos are uploaded, and like and share this video. It does help the channel. I appreciate your participation in this Divine Light program. Thank you for helping to create paradise on earth. I'm Ezechi Ade. This is the Golden Circle Movement Channel. Namaste.